Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my February favourites, and you guys know me, I'm always late with my favourites. Even the day I'm filming it is March the 11th, I'm sorry, but I have filmed so many videos this month because this month is my broke month. I had to pay for my car insurance, and then I had to pay for the remainder of my holiday to New York. I just thought I'd mention it here before I forgot to mention it. So Selena and I, Miss Beauty Addict of YouTube, are going to IMATS again this year in New York. I'm so excited. We're going for an extra day as well. So I will of course be vlogging exactly like I did last time. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat. I will link it here so that you guys can see how our trip is, all the stuff we buy. Sephora, that sort of thing. So like I said, it's been a very broke month, meaning I haven't really been out that much at the weekend. So I've been filming. You guys must have seen, like, I look the same in a lot of videos, just change the backdrop or something, because I have filmed so many videos for you guys that I've actually struggled to keep up with my uploading. But so God knows when this will go up. I hope it goes up still within March. But anyway, so all the things that I've been loving throughout the month of February and slowly going into the month of March. So I'll try and do it in the order that I remember it. So first off, foundations. Again, still been loving the Nars foundation. The Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. Look at me, I'm terrible, I can't even remember the name. My shade is in Barcelona. It still matches me very well because the winter in the UK has been really long and extended for some reason. I mean, it's March now. By the end of February we had snow and it was just like -5, and then all of a sudden the weather's changed again. So by now I would have started to tan a little bit, but I haven't. So I'm still very pale, but I was loving this a lot throughout the month of February. And then another foundation that I was loving February into March is this one right here. It's the Primark My Perfect Colour Longwear Ultimate Matte Foundation. My shade is in Toffee. It's a £5 foundation and an exact dupe for Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have done a review and a demo of this, and it's basically exactly the same foundation, just a little bit cheaper. A lot cheaper, sorry. And I absolutely love it. Highly recommend this if you can get your hands on it. It's really worth the £5. It's worth more than £5. If it cost £10 I would have happily bought it, but it's an excellent foundation. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealers. I have been using this pretty much every single day since I bought it. My shade is in C10 to kind of color correct and conceal. It's like my perfect shade, and then C8 is the shade that I've used to highlight and illuminate my face. And to be honest, I've used it so much that they're both nearly finished, so I have really obviously been loving these loads, and yeah, can't recommend them highly enough. A lot of these things that I will show you I've already done reviews on, and so just do a quick search or look through my most recent videos to see. So let's move on to eyelashes, because I always feel that I neglect eyelashes. And if you wonder why I've got little dots on them, it's because when I leave my glue to dry, I leave the lashes on here, so there's always glue all over them. So these ones here are the Koko lashes in the style Queen Bee. I bought these when I was at IMATS last year, and I had to repurchase them again from the UK. I buy them from a company called False Eyelashes. They're really good company. They always do 20% off. They're one of those companies that if you're looking on their website on something and then you come off their website, 5 minutes later you get an email to say, oh, we saw you were interested, here's 10% off. I love companies that do things like that. So I have been really loving these loads. And these lashes, I feel like I have never mentioned them, but I have owned these for nearly 2 years. That's how long they've lasted me. But to be fair, I do wear different eyelashes every day, so you have to take it into perspective. I don't wear them every day. These are from the brand called Paige Trends, and these are faux mink lashes in the style Amethyst. And one thing I've noticed is that whenever I wear these and I post them on Instagram, I always get a lot more likes, and I think it's more so because of these lashes. They're so huge, but they're still very light. They don't feel heavy on my eyes, and I definitely need to repurchase these. I think Paige Trends is one of those companies that not everybody knows about. They've been around for a while, and their eyelashes are actually excellent. I've got a couple of them, but these ones are definitely my favourite. In terms of lipstick, I seem to only have one to show you as a favourite. It's not that I haven't worn lipsticks, it's just that the ones that I've worn I've worn them once and I wouldn't necessarily call them favourites. So this one I've worn a couple of times, and it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's one of the newer liquid lipsticks in the shade Trouble. It's like a neutral pale pink, and I generally tend to wear this with gloss, and especially for those days where you don't want a full-on intense face, you want to have a nudish sort of lip but you don't want it to be a brown or a caramel shade. This one is a really nice alternative. Glitter, loving glitter as always. But over the past couple of weeks, these three, the Diamond Dews from Lime Crime, I've noticed I've actually been using these quite a lot. And this shade is in Rose Golds. It's a beautiful sparkly pink. This one here, which is called Chameleon, which is like a sparkly red with silver bits in it. And then this one here called Starlight, which is like a silvery purpley silver. It's very odd, and I think the reason I've been loving these so much is because I've kind of rediscovered my love for the original Venus palette by Lime Crime. And the thing is, it's some weird psychological thing that I do, that if I'm wearing one brand, I tend to wear a lot of the same brand on my face that day. That may also be because I do Instagram posts and I kind of want to wear one brand sometimes. So I've been using this quite a lot. This is what it looks like. Oh, let me take the cover off. This is what it looks like. It's one of their first ever eyeshadow palettes, and I still love it a lot. I've owned this for quite a long time. It's not gone off. It's still in very good condition. The eyeshadow quality is excellent and the shades are very unique. May as well carry on with eyeshadow palettes while we are here. And another one is this one from Colourpop, and it's called All I See Is Magic. It came out over the holidays, and I have been loving it ever since then. Here are all the shades, a gorgeous mix of neutrals, warm tones and shimmery shades. So really, I love Colourpop eyeshadows. I think the quality is generally quite excellent, and especially because they're so light and easy to travel with, I really like eyeshadow palettes like that. The Soft Glam eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Loving it more towards the end of February than the beginning, because obviously it came out on the 14th of February. And I'm actually using it on my eyes today along with another glitter. I can't remember the name. But I have been using this quite a bit, and I think it's a really good palette. Good value for money, as always with Anastasia Beverly Hills. She overcharges us in the UK, but whatevs. Already done a video on that. But I do love the shades. The 7 of them are already previous shades, and I've done a whole video on it, so feel free to check it out with my comments and reviews and that sort of thing. But I have found that I've been reaching for this quite a bit. Ugh, this palette here. This palette right here. Love it so much. The Venus XL palette from Lime Crime. Their biggest eyeshadow palette to date. And oh, just look at it. Just look at it. Just love it. Love it. Love it. Done a review, done a tutorial with this. I love it. Cannot shout about this highly enough. The quality is excellent. The shades are pigmented and gorgeous. And I think that they've done an amazing job with this palette. Next is the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I could never open it properly. There we go. Look at it. Beautiful reds and pinks and lots of neutrals. Amazing quality. Again, another palette that I'm very happy with. The only thing I don't like about it is so heavy and bulky and weighty, and I've got customs charge because of the size of it and the weight of it. But if you can ignore that, it's a very, very good palette. Worth looking into. Hopefully by now it should have released at Beauty Bay in the UK. I'm not sure. But I got mine direct from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Now let's move on to the cheeks, the face, that sort of thing. Been loving, again, Jeffree Star, the 24 Karat Skin Froster Pro palette. Used this loads throughout February, not so much in March because I've got other highlighters I've been using, but definitely throughout the month of January and February. I think this was in last month's favourites too. Really, really good quality palette. Amazing eyeshadows, highlighters, but you can use them as eyeshadows if you want. And genuinely very, very happy with this. Good quality, and this is very lightweight and easy to travel with. This is something I'd probably take to New York with me because I've got a couple of highlighters in one palette. Keeping with the highlighters, these two are by MAC Cosmetics. They're the Hyper Real Glow highlighters. These are my favourite palettes, or highlighting palettes, or highlighters in general, throughout the month of February and going into March as well. I've been using these almost every day. The quality is excellent. I have done a review along with swatches. Feel free to check it out so you can see it in more detail. This one here, which is more towards fair and medium skin tones, called Flash and Awe. I actually found that I'm reaching for this more than the other one, but no other reason than it's just because of the looks that I tend to be going with that day. And then this one here, which is called Get It Glowing, and this one is definitely geared more towards medium to deep skin tones. Quality is excellent, buttery, pigmented, doesn't emphasize texture as much as other highlighting palettes or highlighters, and just overall a very, very good quality palette. More highlighters. This one here, which is called Born to Glow. That's the name of the highlighter, but the shade is called Stand Your Ground. That's the wrong one I've brought. The one that I actually needed to bring down and now it's all the way upstairs is a different one, and I think it's called Break the Rhythm. Oh, forgive me guys, I don't film inside my house anymore. To go and get it is a mission. The only reason I don't really like this one so much is because it's quite a white, it's quite an ivory shade, doesn't really match me, but the other one is more golden, good quality. But you know what, let's just pretend I didn't even show this, waste of time. Soz. Next one is the Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Another one which I've been using consistently since I bought it. I'm using it to highlight my brow bone and my tear duct today as well. Really, really good quality highlighter, but I do have to say that I prefer the MAC ones to this. So if you are kind of deciding which one you want to get, I would definitely say go more for the MAC one. You get a lot more for your money as well. This is one highlighter. This is one highlighter. Those are three. But overall, I've been using this quite a lot. It's got a nice dent in it already. Not that you can see from here, but I've been using it a lot. Now finishing off, just going in with some face products. You're probably sick of seeing this, but genuinely these are my favorite products to use all the time. This is the Radiant Blush Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know it was limited edition, but I think it's still available at the moment. I use this a lot, guys, a lot. All 4 shades, I use this a lot, and the gradient one, but definitely over the past month or so I've been reaching more for this one, as well as, again, you're probably sick of seeing the blush trios as well. This one is in the shade Pink Passion. I use this loads. I use the other ones loads as well. I kind of feel like I'm constantly showing a lot of the same stuff, but I don't want to lie to you guys. These are my favorites. Just, I don't want to always have to show new products, especially if the new product isn't necessarily that good. These ones are so good. They've been in so many of my favorites videos, and I got more of them in the Black Friday sale. They were 50% off. So when Anastasia Beverly Hills does Black Friday sales, really worth looking into, because you can get such good deals. Like I got these. And that's it for my favourites for the month of February, guys. What else can I say? On my lips, I'm wearing Barry M's Prestige Metallic Matte Me Up Liquid Lipstick. I'm not actually using any of these products on my face because I did a different video earlier. And what else can I say? So I hope February was alright for you guys. Hopefully March is looking pretty good. April now. Oh, I can't wait to go to New York. You guys, I'm so excited. Americans, I love you all. Your president's questionable, but you guys, every American that I met when I was in the US last year, I loved every single one of them. They were so friendly. The amount of people that complimented my makeup as well, I was like I got a bit shy as well, and because I'm not used to, I suppose because I live in England and English people can be quite grumpy and a bit uptight, and Americans are a lot more friendly, a lot more loose in the way that they behave, not in a bad way. But I love everything about America, and I definitely want to go to other places other than just New York again. So hopefully maybe again next year I can come again, maybe go to LA, maybe go to the Deep South. I've always wanted to go to Texas, you know, places like that, see different parts of the country. But genuinely, I love America. All my American followers, you guys are the best. And that's it. So I'm going to finish this video here, and I will see you all in the next one.